Let's go to Michael Jacobs in London. He's a professor of political economy at the University of Sheffield. Welcome to the program, Michael. Now, are you encouraged by pledges like this, and how far can these efforts go given the enormity of the problem, the climate crisis that we're facing?
I am encouraged. I think it must be a good thing when countries and companies come together to say we will move faster on renewable energy and on financing that renewable energy. And there is no limit to how far this can go. We know now how to produce energy without carbon. Fossil fuels have powered the world for 200 years of industrialization in the Western countries, a bit less time in other parts of the world. We can't continue with fossil fuels. We are burning our planet. We are approaching the thresholds of extremely dangerous climate change. As your early report said, you can already see this occurring. So we have to move towards renewable energy, wind, solar, new renewable energies such as tidal, marine energy, and battery storage. And we need to move much more quickly. That's what this COP26 climate negotiation is all about in Glasgow. So yes, it can absolutely be done. The problem that we have found in the past, because there have been pledges like this in the past, is that the vested interests in the fossil fuel industries, in the coal mining sector, in the coal use sector, in energy producers who use coal, in the oil and gas sector, is that those are very strong. Many countries have oil and gas and coal reserves, and they have powerful companies, often with interest in government, who prevent change. So this is a political issue. This is not just a technical one or a financial one.
Right. So we know that only two countries right now are climate neutral. That's Bhutan and Suriname. But can you tell us about the current energy infrastructure in a lot of emerging countries, which are bigger in size, that forces them to rely on more traditional sources like coal and other fossil fuels?
Well, a lot of this is about knowledge and is about old infrastructure. If you built coal-fired power stations or gas-fired power stations or oil-fired in the past, that's what you will continue to use. That's what your engineers and your policymakers know about. So there's a transition going on, and it's much faster in some countries than others. So China, of course, still uses a lot of fossil fuels, but over the last decade or so, it's been investing hugely in wind power and solar power. This now makes up a very significant proportion of China's electricity sector. And that's true in other countries. Obviously, hydropower in countries with rivers and mountainous regions is very widely used. Brazil, many other countries in South America use a lot of hydropower. But coal is still the fuel of choice for many countries. And that's the most polluting fuel. So that's the one that the world really needs to get out of. And there have been important moves in Glasgow at this COP26 conference, like the one that's been announced today, to try and help countries move away from those old fossil fuels, particularly coal.
All right. Thank you. Michael Jacobs from the University of Sheffield. Thank you for your analysis.